Chicago Bulls versus LA Clippers. The season's margins are tightening, and this matchup in Inglewood carries very different stakes for two teams headed in opposite directions. The Chicago Bulls arrive at 27-38, sitting fourth in the Central Division and trying to salvage momentum in the Eastern Conference standings. Across the floor, the LA Clippers are 33-32 and firmly in the Pacific Division race, trailing only the Lakers and Suns while fighting to solidify playoff positioning in the West. The contrast shows up immediately in expectations. The Clippers enter as clear favorites, reflecting both their position in the standings and the stability of a roster built around veteran star power. For Chicago, the opportunity is simpler but just as meaningful. Steal a road win against a Western contender and prove that their young core can compete with elite experience. Statistically, the Bulls play a faster, higher-volume offensive game. Chicago averages 115.6 points per night while shooting 47% from the field. Their offense is built around ball movement and rebounding pressure, producing 28.8 assists and 45.1 boards per game. Josh Giddey orchestrates the attack with 17.7 points and 8.7 assists per night, while Nikola Vucevic anchors the glass with 9.0 rebounds. Matas Buzelis contributes rim protection with 1.5 blocks, and Trey Jones leads perimeter disruption with 1.2 steals. But the Bulls' challenge is defense. They allow 119.9 points per game, leaving little margin for error even when their offense clicks. The Clippers operate with a different balance. Their offense is slightly lower scoring at 113.4 points per game, but they shoot a sharper 48% from the field and give up only 112.6 points defensively. Kawhi Leonard drives the offense with 28.3 points per game, while also leading the team with 2.0 steals, creating impact on both ends. James Harden controls tempo with 25.4 points and 8.1 assists, while Ivica Zubac dominates inside with 11.0 rebounds. Brook Lopez adds rim protection with 1.0 block per game. The defining theme becomes clear: Chicago's pace and passing versus the Clippers' efficiency and defensive structure. Recent form adds another layer. The Bulls are 3-2 in their last 5 games, highlighted by a 130-124 overtime win over Golden State and a strong 120-97 victory against Milwaukee. Their wins show offensive explosiveness, but the losses, particularly a 126-110 defeat to Sacramento, reveal defensive lapses that remain unresolved. The Clippers, meanwhile, are trending upward at 4-1 in their last 5. A 153-128 offensive explosion against Minnesota and a 126-118 win over New York showcase their scoring ceiling, while close victories over Memphis and Indiana demonstrate their ability to close games late. The only blemish in that stretch was a narrow loss to San Antonio. At the center of the matchup is a fascinating star duel. Kawhi Leonard and James Harden form one of the league's most experienced scoring tandems, combining for over 53 points per game while controlling pace and spacing. Leonard's efficiency and mid-range precision contrast sharply with Harden's playmaking rhythm and perimeter creation. Chicago counters with Josh Giddey's versatility. His 17.7 points and 8.7 assists reflect a player capable of controlling the flow of an offense, but he will face relentless defensive pressure from a Clippers perimeter that thrives on disruption. Tactically, the game may hinge on rebounding and transition control. Chicago's advantage on the glass, 45.1 rebounds to the Clippers' 40.8, gives them opportunities for second chances and fast breaks. But Los Angeles counters with superior defensive discipline and a higher shooting efficiency. Ball security will also be critical. Harden's playmaking against Chicago's defensive rotations could open space for Leonard and interior finishes from Zubac. If the Clippers dictate tempo and keep the Bulls out of transition, their half-court execution becomes a major advantage. Bench energy and late-game composure lean toward Los Angeles as well, especially with the experience of closing tight games during their recent winning stretch. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Los Angeles Clippers winner. Chicago's offensive movement will generate moments of pressure, but the Clippers' combination of efficiency, defensive structure, and superstar control in the fourth quarter should ultimately decide the game. Kawhi Leonard's scoring balance and James Harden's orchestration give Los Angeles the steady edge needed to protect home court. My second pick for this match is total, over 230.5.